Ashe. Doing that African tradition is that we always seek permission from our elders to continue the process that they have started, and that their ancestors have started, and that their ancestors have started. So it's showing homage and respect. We're going to pour libation today. Libation is like a prayer. You know, it's a way to reach out to the universe. Everything that is, was, and forever shall be. It's a way for us to connect to this universal energy. And that's what we call the ancestors, our ancestors, people who have been here. We understand the spirit exists, it lives, and it exists and dwells somewhere. We believe that we have a connection to where our energy and spirit dwell. And we pay homage to that by pouring libation. So what we're going to do in libation, we call on our ancestors. It's a call and response. I'll say a couple of words. You'll kind of feel where I'm going. At the end, you'll say Ashe. Say Ashe. Say Ashe. Okay. And another point throughout the libation, you're going to have an opportunity to summon the energy of those loved ones that you may have lost. People who are close to you, people who you look to their energy and spirit for strength. Call on those ancestors. We're going to bring them here in this building today. We're going to bring the energy of African ancestry up in this building with us today. Ashe? Ashe. All right. Mother, Father, energy of the universe. First, I call on you to watch over this event as brothers and sisters come together and pay homage to you. Ashe. We call on the ancestor spirit to guide us as we continue to walk the path of righteousness, as we strive to better conditions that were left before us. Ashe. We call on the ancestors to protect those that are here and still fighting the fight. And we call on the ancestors to protect the energies of those who have not yet got here. I'm born. Ashe. At this point, I ask that you call on somebody close to you, an ancestor close to you, that you want to just let us know who that person is, who gave you some strength. I call on my own mother, you know, Anime Smother and Anime J. Ashe. Y'all just call out my name. Ashe. Ashe.
Urban Ferguson.
Ashe.
Jesse Petro.
Ashe. Ashe, for those that were named. Ashe, for those that were not named. Ashe, and to those that, like I said, the unborn who are yet to come. We say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe.
I love you, and I never tried to hurt you. I want you to know that I'm here for you forever too. 'Cause you're my black brother, strong brother, and there is no one above you. I want you to know that I'm here for you forever true. He's misunderstood. Some say that he's up to no good around the neighborhood. For your information, a lot of my brothers got education. Now check it, you got your Wall Street brother, your blue collar brother, you're down for whatever, chilling on the corner brother, your talented brother, to everyone alone behind the bar, you know you're million brother, you're my black brother. I love you, and I'll never try.
And cake is a straw mat. It's the foundation. It's the foundation. It's an interwoven, you know what I mean? So it symbolizes the strength and the unity of our people as a foundation. The next thing that we will see on our Kwanzaa table, and you see this a lot, is the candle holder. You know, and it's called a kinara. And the kinara, just it's a candle holder for our Kwanzaa, what's called the Mshuma Saba, which is the 7 candles. And these candles represent each day of Kwanzaa. The black candle in the middle represents Umoja, the first day, which is unity, because that's what we have to represent, our black unity. The second day is represent Kuji-Chaka-Live, which is self-determination, doing for ourselves, speaking for ourselves, you know, handling our own business instead of asking people to do things for us. We're self-determined. The next day is Eugene, which is we would like the green candle. But I'm going to do this at this time. I would like our candles because Umoja. Kuji-Chaka-Live. I'm actually supposed to use the light from the candles to light the other ones, excuse me. That shows a continuation of our flame. Our torch ain't going out. We're going to keep passing this information, passing our legacy and our culture on. Eugene. Yesterday was Ujama. And Ujama is cooperative economics, building black businesses, building things and infrastructure, economic infrastructure in our community so we can stop begging, asking people for handouts. We will be able to continue and build and do for ourselves. And we'll feel real good about it. We've done it before, we have to get back to it again. Cooperative economics. So on the note of cooperative economics, please support our vendors back there. You know what I mean? That's what John in action. Today's principle was Nia. And Nia means purpose. And there's a reason why we're here today. We all want to get closer and be more connected to what's beautiful to us. And that's we're Africans. You know, no matter what shade you are, what, you know, culture or language, you're African. And it's a beautiful thing because we are the first, we're the source. Now, the other symbols on this table, this cup, Kikombe Cha Umoja. The Kikombe Cha Umoja is a unity cup. And during our Kwanzaa celebration, we would actually, our families and friends would drink from the same cup. That's not common amongst people nowadays to drink from the same cup, because you have to have serious trust in somebody to drink behind. You have to have a serious love for them to drink from behind. And for you to be drank from behind. You know what I mean? You have to represent something. You have to know that you're not going to contaminate the next person. And that means a lot, because we pass on a lot of stuff sometimes, and it's not always good. So, you know, when drinking from the unity cup, it means we're actually passing on what's good for us, and it's going to help us sustain it. The corn you see, this is called Muhumbi. The Muhumbi ears of corn, they represent the children that you might have in your family. See, we got a lot of corn up here because I have a lot of children. You actually witnessed my children dancing in front of you just now. That's the Shabazz clan.
That's all yours?
Yes, ma'am. Great job. Thank you.
Gave up.
Thank you. Well, they mother. She the power. The ears of corn represent, you know, our children. This you see is called Mazao. And Mazao is the crop. That's the harvest. You know what I mean? This is the fruit of our labor. This we work hard. We put in the work in our communities and our endeavors throughout our day life. And this is the fruit of our labor. What we teach our children, that we reaping good fruit. You know what I mean? What we putting out to our neighbors, and we reaping the good fruit. And that's what this represents. And we have here Zawadi. Now Zawadi is the gifts. You know, this is what you pass on, you know, during the Kwanzaa celebration. And Zawadi is generally things that are handmade, things that really mean a lot to you, that are useful, and you pass on a good vibe and energy to your brothers and sisters. So in this case, you know, we have like a shaker, because you know music is the African, it's a heartbeat. You know what I mean? It's who we are. You know, it's our vibration. It's every molecule in our body, and we exist through that beat, through that vibration. And you know how when you hear that good music, sometimes you ain't got to hear the words. That bass hit, that drum hit, and you feel it. It's automatic. You don't have to wait for the feeling. It's there. And, and that's what it is to be African. And so I think I've covered every article on this table in that regard. And if anybody has any questions about the principles of Kwanzaa or the objects of Kwanzaa, feel free to talk to us as this program continues and we have open time with you. Feel free to sit down and share. So I appreciate y'all letting me explain that to you. Thank you.
This is my style. I'm from the block. Kids ain't nobody gonna take my style. Do your style. Go ahead and be yourself. Don't be nobody else. This is my style. Listen what I tell you. All the pain I've been through, physical and mental, while monumental, spiritually central. God is always with you. Respect your eldest people. It makes it easy for you. Basic rhythm, it will take you to another level. I'm drawing water in the fire. I'ma keep it peaceful. I keep it cool like air condition can't see, because the knowledge and the power that's inside of me. This is my style, what? My style, what? My style, what? My style, what? My style. My style. My style. Hey! This is my style. I'm from the block. Kids ain't nobody gonna take my style. Under my umbrella, stay A for a while. Everybody come and chill with the girls. This is our style.
40 years at large. Hey son, keep your hands off the side. And in the same respect, I'll kill you if you put your hands on my mama. Mumia ain't allowed anymore, please, even though Philly PD gave false testimony. 40 years and we're still here, busting eardrums with the syncopated rhythms of Africa, Bambaataa, and what was Huey P. fighting for? Only to be killed by one of his own. Executed Tukey per request of a bodybuilder turned actor turned governor. You reinvented yourself, but he didn't have the chance to. Now I'm tight. We ain't safe while awake, and we damn sure ain't safe while we sleeping. Sedated only to be taken forever. Fred Hampton couldn't fight back against the attack. Premeditated murder ruled as justifiable homicide, exonerated by many. Now Mutula is on his way home, and the same damn thing is going on. Fighting for what they were fighting for. The ignorance of views, choosing to still ignore. Set George Jackson up with a 9, how much more do we have to endure this time? I still want repayment for shoving Geronimo's wife and his unborn into a ditch. Ain't this about a bitch? 40 years of murder, 40 years of band-aids being ripped off, 40 years of shit choking on its stench, 40 years at large. Thank you.
Old pirates, yes, they arrived, sold I to the merchant ships, minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit, but my hand was made strong by the hand of the Almighty.
that we could come together and write about today. Okay, I want to explain it just a little bit, all right? Ralphina Jones is just another sister added to the monotonous list of sisters be dying and nobody seems to know how. You can also see her name on the list of y'all insist on know her name, and that's cool, but we gonna still keep killing you black fools.
Sean Bell, engaged of Queens, New York, 23, inhaled and exhaled a breath of fear hours before changing the last name of Mr. Rainey's daughter. Bell became one of the first to wear hashtags as toe tags and to be murdered into social morgues like hashtag Justice for Sean Bell, hashtag We Love You Sean Bell, hashtag We Are Sorry Mr. and Mrs. Bell. Sean wasn't a murderer, just accused of being dangerous, and we are sorry you have to bury your son down on We Don't Give a Damn, and we do it again if we had to. Court and corner of injustice, we don't trust. P.S. to the family of the bereaved. Congrats to your not husband and your no longer son, and it was a pleasure to take him off your hands unsorrowfully for submitted the murder.
Sam Dubois was killed intentionally. How do we know? Hell, the copper in his body camera told us so. So now add Ray Tensing to the list of those good old boys toting Tommies who tend to just do what they want to do, as if that's something new. So they say, just keep on shouting and pouting because we killing you one a day like a prescription. Just put up with it. Now please join us as we mourn Cecil the Lion.
Darren Wilson, murderer of Ferguson, Missouri's police department, walks free of charge. As if the oaths taken were just Quaker oaths that quaked the plate tectonics and shook the nerve out of the pit of the jury's stomach, Mike Brown of Ferguson surrendered at the call of, "Get down on your knees, put your hand behind your head put your hands behind your head and don't move." Still he became a member of My Hands Were Up, Why'd You Shoot?
Raynette Turner of Mount Vernon, New York, mother of 8, member of the group Sisters Be Dying and Nobody Seems to Know How, along with Sandra Bland and Joyce Cornell, and Rachel Dozier wants to beat us so damn bad. I'm just wondering if she knows her color now that we're used for target practice, even in holding tanks. And maybe just like those crab legs that Raynette was accused of pilfering, frozen in motion, her life halted due to what they say was because of previous bariatric surgery. They gave her a eulogy at the church of, "It doesn't matter where you are, we have insurgents ready. Repast will be held at Get Yourselves Ready, we'll be coming to get tomorrow."
Freddie Bray, 25, of Baltimore, Maryland, captured by the hand of ghost-like fingertips, hands tied behind his back and whipped by marshmallows, murdered by the beatings of those that could have protected him. Justice for Freddie Gray still resounds in the reblogs and retweets of social addicts. We burning down Baltimore, and Freddie don't get no justice. Cities burn. State of emergency proclaimed, several arrested, and we wondering when we gonna stop hashtagging. Brothers,
Sisters.
murdered at the hand of law.